Did you hear about the two mindsets that walked into a bar? The fixed mindset, always a creature of habit, ordered the same old pint he's been nursing for years. But the growth mindset, ever the adventurer, decided to try a new cocktail. The fixed mindset, surprised, asked why the sudden change. The growth mindset, with a twinkle in his eye, replied, "Because I can learn to enjoy new things." And that, my dear friends, is the difference between a fixed and a growth mindset in a nutshell. Now imagine if those two mindsets were people. Let's call them Fred, the fixed mindset fellow, and George, the growth mindset guru. Meet Fred. You know, the guy who'd rather stick to what he knows than try something new. He sees a challenge and says, "What? No, thank you. I'd rather stay in my comfort zone." He's the one who throws in the towel at the first sign of difficulty. When his colleagues succeed, he's not cheering them on. He's wondering why he's not the one in the spotlight. Picture this, Fred at a party, standing in a corner, too afraid to dance because he might look silly. On the other hand, we have George. George sees a challenge and thinks, "Bring it on." He's the type who takes criticism on board and thinks, "How can I improve?" When others succeed, he's not sulking, he's inspired. He sees their success as proof that he too can achieve his goals. Now, imagine George at the same party as Fred. He's not just dancing, he's breaking out all the moves. The robot, the moonwalk, even the chicken dance. He doesn't care if he looks silly, he's having fun and learning new steps along the way. So while Fred is stuck in his comfort zone, sipping on his punch, George is out on the dance floor having the time of his life. Now you might be thinking, why should I be like George? Well, allow me to enlighten you, my friends. Being George means you're always on the frontier of personal development, always eager to learn, to grow, to evolve. It means you're not just a static character in your own life story. Oh no, you're dynamic, you're adaptable, you're George. Imagine never having to utter the words, "I can't do that," or "I'm not good at this." Instead, you'll be dropping lines like, "I can't do that yet," or "I'm just getting the hang of this." You see, George doesn't see obstacles, only opportunities. George doesn't see failure, only feedback. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to be a learning machine, right? So remember, be less like Fred and more like George. Because as they say, a mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions.